Hey guys, it's Brian Way again. I am standing here with Jennie Ho. She's the director of Beiter Lasers, and she's going to give us a geek's eye view on the difference in the laser diodes and the difference in functionality between them.
The best thing you can do is to really turn on the laser, and you want to see the line. If this is really clean and without any fussiness, that's a good one.
It's got a premium diode in it.
It's got a premium one.
So
right?
a consumer-priced unit may not have a really good quality diode and will not give you as high quality a line or a sight line.
That's usually the case.
Okay.
So for us, even the small one, we're using the premium one. So right now we can compare this one, right? This one is the professional one. You see the lines here. And now I'm gonna turn on.
Can you explain why we're seeing a break in the line right now?
Okay. So this break is very usual when you use a 3D laser. That's because with a 3D laser, you have all these edges, 4 edges here, right? So not the plastic, but in the glass, because we're using 4 flat glass. On
So
the
where
edge
they
of
make
4
a
glass,
corner,
it will make a
it doesn't shine through, so to speak.
So that's a little reflection there.
Now, why is it that we see a wider space on other brands of lasers? What makes yours so small?
Good question. So for us, we have this little edges here as thin as possible. So then we really understand when people use a 3D laser, they would not want this breakage at all. So we want to take care of this to make this as small as possible. However, it's not avoidable, but we just want to make it so small that it's not affecting any job
So
usage.
this is just more precision grinding in the optics where the glass pieces meet and make the
It's
edge.
also a lot of thinking when we design it.
Okay.
So we spend a lot of time. Every time we think of one model, it takes at least 12 months to do the trial, development, research. So we also we look into competitors or what they have in the market. Even when it go down to accessory, which people really love us for, we studied everything that's out on the market and then put it to what people really need. And we listen to the end user. So that really helps our engineer to make something that people want and not out there already. So what people love about Beiter is they really usually will find solution of what they really want in the job sites and they can't find from other brands, and we listen and then we'll make it here. So that's the little thing that we do. This is using a 660 diode. 660 is a wavelength, 660 nanometer, right? So that means the wavelength is different. So when the wavelength is different, the light is slightly different. Now here you're looking at a 635 diode. With a 635 diode, it works really well with a linear, but then it doesn't work as well as the cone. So this is something that we figure out as a manufacturer, trying different diodes when we design the product. So we really pick something. There's no absolute diode that's the best for all products. We understand that, so then we try different ones, and then that's how you see some of the other lasers in the market. They might be still using a linear diode for the cone one. So then the problem would be it won't be as even, because some diode wavelength are really good for one straight line. Some are rounder in nature, so we'll use that for cone. That makes the lines better and nicer.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that some lasers are good to, say, 50 feet and others are good to maybe 100 or 200 feet.
Right.
Does that mean the one that goes to 200 feet is a stronger beam, or is there something else at play here?
Okay, so it's like a light bulb, right? If it's more power, then obviously it will be stronger.
Okay.
But then there's also other thing that we need to understand is our human eyes, right? We sense light differently. So for example, we pick up green light 5 times stronger, more sensitive than red light. So that's also why people use, we see green lights better than red. And how green go further. A person can just hold on to a laser and feel it. The heavier it is actually better, because that's the robustness. That
Okay.
means
There's more guts in there,
there's
kind of
more
thing.
guts. It's also after we get everything fixed and calibrated, the weight actually matters, because that's more stable, so that hold on to the robustness.